Okay, so week 3. I'm completely roughing it tonight because it's pizza night and gaming night for me. So I've even got on my gaming shirt. So either way, I'm just kind of not really looking too hot. But either way, Quest Atlantis. We'll start with that one because I'll go off on Spore. Quest Atlantis was a lot of fun. I think that it has a lot of educational relevance. Obviously, it was geared from teachers to students, so it has a lot of educational relevance. I love the backstory about how it's a civilization. I even like how they kind of fit into the myth of Atlantis and how we kind of got it misconceived and that we were the wrong ones. But either way, that it was not only an environmental issue but also a moralistic issue, and I think that's kind of cool because a lot of the quests go into that, especially because I was one of the writers, because that was the profession that I chose. And I also like how it allowed you to not change the avatar after your first 24 hours. Because I know that kids would play around with that all day. They'd be like, oh, look at what my guy can do. Kind of like how we were all with Spore. So moving on to Spore. Love Spore. I love Spore so much that my husband went out and bought the game after playing with the creature creator and reading a bunch of reviews on EA and things like that. And we were big Sims fans, so it kind of fed into our addiction. We love being able to create all the characters, of course. That was the fun part. But the game is actually really interesting, and as I said in my post, I really want to use it in a classroom, but I'm not quite sure how to. I'm going to really have to stretch my mind. But I can see science-wise how evolutionary it goes into all of that kind of stuff. So that would be really great for a science class. Now, when it comes down to a game, this is what I've been thinking about all month. This is I think the challenge for me is to try and figure out what kind of game I would create. And I'm really not sure. I think that I'm leaning towards something more like a Sims environment, more like in the Spore kind of thing. But I've really got to think about that. I do like AI, and I do like how people care for others, I guess you could say, more along the Sims line. But I'm really trying to think about what my game would be. Would I use creatures or would I use humans? And my husband is a big gamer as well, so we've been kind of talking it out all month, trying to figure this out for the final project. So all I've got right now, and of course, you know, I know it's due very, very shortly, but all I've got right now is that it's going to be Sims related, and I'm not quite sure which way I want to take it. I obviously want to have an educational backing to it and something that I could use in an English classroom. So it may go into either mythology or it may go along the lines of Shakespeare. Just playing with some ideas. But either way, you know I'll have something figured out this week because I really will have to work on it. So I'm going to go and play World of Warcraft with a few of the classmates, and I can't wait till this next week. Have a great week.